Hi there. I posted a comment 2 days ago on the King Holmes channel in response to a video of a presumably black father um, torturing his black son for what appeared to be stealing. Um, when we talk about this, we've talked about it as a self contained thing. So I'm sure that he tried things before this, maybe talking to his son or grounding his son or spanking his son, but we have to treat the video as a self-contained thing. So as far as we know, this is a result of a direct action. Um, Stealing resulted in this, and that's all we can really go off of is what the video shows us. Um, I made the comment that this is child abuse, and I think that was actually a little bit too tame because what it actually is it's torture, and there's two prime examples of it. So late last year, there was a CIA report released of how we're treating prisoners in Guantanamo Bay, and being forced to hold their arms above their head with nothing in their hands was actually a common what's called enhanced interrogation technique, which just boils down to torture pretty much. That's actually a common torture technique for the CIA to the alleged terrorists that are being held in Guantanamo Bay. Also, and more popularized by the movie Unbreakable, was a Japanese prison guard named Matsuhiro Watanabe, who would have American prisoners of war hold objects above their heads for extended periods of time. So it brings me to the question of, did this father think of this torture independently, or was he inspired by things like the CIA report or the actions of the Japanese Empire toward our soldiers during World War II? And either is disturbing. So if he was inspired by the CIA and Japanese prison guards, that's terrible because he's using a torture technique designed for a country's enemies, right? The hated enemies of a country. If he wasn't inspired by these two events, and there are plenty more events, plenty more examples of this torture, that means that he came up with it on his own to teach his son a lesson about something. There was a comment from a different person saying that this wouldn't be painful or this wasn't a painful experience. And it definitely is painful. And I welcome you to try holding something above your head for 15, 20 minutes, which this child obviously was, judging by the amount of sweat pouring off of his face. So I look forward to your replies. Once again, I want to keep this conversation productive and civil. I'm not here to argue. I'm here to exchange information. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to your replies. Thank you.